You must have some serious cojones to be walking out here at the NCW arena calling yourself Mr. Delicious. If you don't deliver, and that's, of course, that sounds like a big double entendre with dealing with a guy named Delicious, you better watch out, pal. You better watch out. I recognize that delightful little tune.
Oh, yes, indeedy.
White Trash, the Wild Side mascot.
He is almost the people's champion. I don't believe I just said that. White Trash is here tonight to take on Mr. Delicious, Jason North, sporting the perennial stop sign, which, by the way, since he took that from the corner of Peachtree Industrial Boulevard and Abernathy Drive, accidents aplenty in Atlanta, Georgia, but that's a whole different story.
I didn't know Peachtree International and Abernathy even intersected. But thanks for the update.
Who are you, Rand McNally?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Mr. McNally, if you don't mind. White Trash with stop sign, Jason North with chair, Andrew Thomas
with cast.
With cast, and a cast of one. Oh, well, I see this is breaking down before the bell even rings here.
All right, we've got the stop sign out of the ring. We've got the chair out of the ring. Let's have ourselves a wrestling match.
Wait a second, wrestling match? White Trash? Isn't that sort of a contradiction in terms? The crowd obviously behind White Trash. The crowd be behind White Trash if you had a biblical figure walking here to the NCW arena. That's how popular young Mr. Trash is, and he loves to be referred to as White.
Yes, indeed. Bands like Leonard Skinner and Molly Hatchet, big fans of White Trash.
The ones that are alive, that is. Oh dear, Jason North is not particularly happy to be the recipient of the offense of White Trash. And I know Jason North, who actually has a fair amount of reputation as doing some really intricate and powerful Japanese wrestling moves, which is not really the MO of White Trash. This is what you might call a Styles clash. With an apology to young Mr. AJ Styles, of course.
A contradiction in offensive arsenal. How about that?
Okay. You're working with Rand McNally, I'm working with Funk and Wagnall.
Thank you. Ooh, right to the back of the cranium, the bald cranium.
Well, you can't miss it.
Of Mr. Delicious, White Trash.
Oh dear, a face-to-face meeting, and I guess on White Trash, I guess you can call that a face. I don't even think a mother could love that thing. Oh, an atomic drop! Make that two! Both of the inverted variety as well as straightforward. Jason North charging into the corner. Oh dear.
Whoa, big White Trash clothesline. And down goes Mr. Delicious.
Trash now on top. Oh, I think it's a little bit too early on for Mr. Delicious to be counting the ring lights, so to speak. I'm sure maybe Trash is maybe hearing about his Japanese wrestling abilities. Maybe he wants to try a few wrestling maneuvers of his own. No, of course not. What am I thinking?
I'll tell you what, from the minute White Trash pulls up in his 1985 Trans Am, he's all business here at the NWA Wildside.
What? He sold the Rambler?
Into the turnbuckle. Heads up maneuver, Mr. Delicious jumping over the top, avoiding a collision, but didn't avoid it that time. In fact, two for his money.
Oh, a baseball slide, not on the bottom rope, but over the bottom rope from White Trash. That's more airborne than he's ever been.
Mr. Delicious in the front row. Have a seat. Those are reserved seats, Mr. Delicious. Oh! Look at those chops.
Once again, you can't defeat an opponent out in the crowd, although most White Trash matches seem to have stipulations kind of telling you that you can, but not this time, Mr. Trash. He is squeezing the head of Mr. Delicious like a pimple, dragging him into the ring. Oh, dear. Mr. Delicious is far from delicious this week on NWA Wildside. Uh-oh, tag team partner time. And for White Trash, that means the stop sign.
The Georgia Department of Transportation actively looking for that stop sign. However, you do not, you keep it quiet, I'll keep it quiet. Su casa, mi casa. Oh, hang on now. Damn. To the floor goes White Trash as Mr. Delicious heads up maneuver, meets him halfway with that chair, knocks him right off the top.
A probably good self-defensive maneuver for Mr. Delicious. Whoa! A plancha over the top rope, head first onto White Trash. Down goes Trash. Down goes Mr. Delicious. Referee Andrew Thomas checked to make sure both guys aren't dead.
Mr. Delicious sensing that it needed to be done, a high-risk maneuver at this point in the match to really get the advantage over White Trash. Those high-risk maneuvers can pay off, but they can be equally as ineffective if they're not missed or if they are missed.
That's true. You got to make sure that you land properly, knowing how far your opponent is from you and knowing exactly how you're going to land so you reap the least amount of punishment on yourself in the process. God, that's got to be key. Oh, dear, White Trash he's definitely kind of lollygagging around up there. But Delicious is taking way, way too long. What on earth?
You're right. His lollygagging may have prevented him from getting the 3 count right there.
Now, either Trash is made out of some real strong stuff or rigor mortis is setting in.
Or a little of both.
Could we possibly have Andrew Thomas come in and pull up the shorts of White Trash, please?
For the love of, for the television audience, please. A missed right hand by Mr. Delicious. Rolled up 2.5, almost got.
Hey, hike those things up. Oh dear, White Trash is newly exposing the business here.
Where's Cisco? I think we need to hear the thong song in a minute. Who is it?
No thong song.
Who is that? Remember, Lita coming in the ring there?
Remember, it's the finger, not the thong.
Gotcha. Mr. Delicious with the advantage on White Trash, who has since pulled up his lovely white or his lovely camouflage pants.
I can't believe we're calling a pants being pulled up. Never again. How the mighty have fallen. Mr. Delicious now kicking the what you might call a face on White Trash now.
Well, pants being pulled up better than pants being pulled down. That's a rule I live by.
In this match particularly.
Mr. Delicious perched atop of the top rope looking to the fans.
He looks kind of like a bird sitting up there. Oh dear! Gets an attempt at an Alabama jam. And if Mr. Delicious is looking for it to get some of his rump trimmed,
hold on.
Success.
We got a stop sign in hand.
I've noticed.
We got a stop sign. It's ducked. A kick to the nether regions.
A popular target here at Wildside.
Stop sign in hand. Look out, Mr. Delicious.
U-turn. Yikes! Thunk. That's not a Japanese trick, although I think Atsushi Onita may have had a hand in that. Oh dear! The rest is elementary.